All green lights, everything's a go. Money on the table, count it real slow. Pull up that rosé, twist up that Cali Dro. When you hustle hard, no matter what is the info. Now go.
What it do, Sun Doolers? It's your boy YfgmBlogTv coming straight out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Now I'm getting ready to head down to my uncle's wedding down in Louisville, but before I do that, I just wanted to make a prediction video on who I think will win the Western Conference Finals between the San Antonio Spurs and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now I'm going to give you a reason why either team can win. First, I just want to start off by saying the season series between these two teams are tied 2-2. How they made it, of course, the Spurs, they beat the Golden State Warriors 4-2 in the second round. And they also beat the Los Angeles Lakers 4-0 in the first round. Now, the Grizzlies, they beat Oklahoma City 4-1 in the second round. And they beat the Los Angeles Clippers 4-2 in the first round. Points per game per 100 possessions, the Spurs 103.0. Also 105.9. Now the Memphis Grizzlies 93.4 and also 101.7. Now points allowed per game per 100 possessions. Spurs 96.6, also 99.2, and the Grizzlies 89.3, 97.4. So both teams are pretty much, they're good on defense at the end of the day, and they're good on offense at the end of the day. Now the matchups to be looking out for, to me, I think the Spurs, Tony Parker, and the Memphis Grizzlies, Michael Conley, because both point guards are, in my mind, they are both elite. People still sleep on Mike Conley. He got better pretty much every year. He can score. He's a great defender. He can give you the floater. He can give you the little runner. He can do it all, pretty much shoot the three. Same as Tony Parker. Floater, we all know Tony Parker is known for that. He can shoot the three. He can shoot the mid-range game. You know, he plays defense also, so that's going to be a nice matchup. And also, of course, the center, Tim Duncan and Marc Gasol. That's going to be a nice matchup to look out for. I'm looking very forward to seeing that those two guys go at it. You got the veteran, and then you got the young player. You know, both similar games because they both can get you inside, they both can get you outside. So it's going to be great to see that. Now, as far as, you know, Zach Randolph and, you know, Tiago Splitter, not going to really be too much to look out for. Now, the score leaders in this series, Tony Parker, 20 points, 0.3 per game. Grizzlies, Zach Randolph, 15.4 points per game. Now, of course, Zach Randolph is probably going to score more than that. Now, I'm going to give you the reasons why I think the Spurs will win. Greg Popovich, you know, team is great for making adjustments. You know, they need, you know, they're just good at making adjustments in games. I mean, he's a great coach at doing that. And, you know, of course, they need to in transitioning from the hot shooting Warriors to the physical Grizzlies. So it's going to be a big transition from playing the Warriors and then playing the Memphis Grizzlies. You know, they have more consistent outside shooting than Memphis, but lately, you know, Spurs have not really been hitting, you know, as far as outside, like, greatly. You know, but, you know, Memphis, they also have their players who can shoot threes too. But those are pretty much two reasons why I think the San Antonio Spurs can win this series. Also a third where they can play good defense also. Now, why Memphis can win is because, you know, they have a perimeter defense to neutralize Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili. And the front court combination of Gasol and Zach Randolph should be more enough to, you know, should be enough firepower to handle, you know, Tim Duncan, because Tiago Splitter, you don't really know what you're going to get out of him. But, you know, that's the reason why I think Memphis Grizzlies can win, because their perimeter defense and their two bigs down low, and they just have a, you know, they just have a great team put together. Now, so I'm going to go with, I think this series is going to go 7 games, and I'm actually going to go with the Grizzlies in this one. I just think that their inside game and outside game is a little bit better than the San Antonio Spurs, but we shall see. You guys tell me who you think is going to win this series. Hit me up on Twitter, hit me up on Facebook, check out my previous videos, comment, subscribe, like, favorite, please. Y'all know what to do. I know I rushed this video out, but deuces.
And remember, guys and girls, make sure you click the subscribe button, watch the previous videos, and like the videos.